Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, to Global Impromptu Speaking session number 126. Thank you so much for becoming part of family of Global Impromptu Speaking, where we learn from each other. And without promising, we have promised to inspire each other, aspire each other, elate each other, motivate each other, listen to each other. We listen to each other, and that actually is a gesture of kind human being. Thank you so much for that. We speak for 1 to 2 minutes, and time is being managed by one of the members. And today, that member is Toastmaster Rita ma'am. She has graciously taken this role. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rita ma'am. I will call you up on stage. And today, the host, our topics master is DTM Jessie. Two beautiful, very talented, and very diligent ladies, especially for this platform, I can vouch for. And thank you so much, DTM Jesse, for taking this role in the last moment. And Sarita ma'am, always you volunteer no matter what happens, but you're always there. Thank you so much for that. Now over to you to explain the timing mechanism, please. Kusma Sarita ma'am.
Thank you so much, JTM Amjad. Good evening, good morning, everyone. As everyone knows, or everyone has internalized the timing of table topics, and 1 to 2 minutes. So at the end of 1 minute, you'll be seeing this green color on my screen. After 1 minute, 30 seconds, I'll be displaying this yellow color. And at the end of 2 minutes, you'll be seeing this red color. Request everyone to wind up within 2 minutes or maximum 30 seconds more. I think everyone will get a chance because we are in short in number today. So, and you can pin my screen. That's all. Thank you so much. Back to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Sarita ma'am. Really appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, I will not take much of your time, but to start the meeting officially, let's put our hands together to welcome this another diligent lady who has taken the challenge of topics master today. That is none other than a very senior DTM, Jesse D'Souza. Over to you, DTM Jesse.
Thank you, DTM Amjad Ali, and fellow Toastmasters and guests, good evening. Today's word of the day is and good qualities um, by virtue of luck, maybe, or by virtue of Amjad Ali's. We are having this forum that 3 times a week we get to speak and we get to sharpen our skills, and this is it's a blessing, I should say. Today we have about 10 people already. We're just beginning and we're going to have many more joining, being Sunday. So I will take my first speaker, someone who is traveling in the car and waiting. Let me finish with her. Although Savita and Jatin came early, let me finish with speaker Noah. Noah, are you ready? Because I keep seeing you're traveling, you're in the car. Maybe you can finish off your topic, and you okay with that? Yeah.
Yes, I'm okay.
Yeah.
Give me my topic.
Yes, I'll give you. Your topic is purpose of life is to serve humanity. Purpose of life is to serve humanity. Noah Madani.
Thank you, Table Topic Master, for this wonderful topic. The purpose of humanity, if the purpose of, sorry, can you repeat it?
Life.
The purpose of life is to serve humanity. I totally agree. The purpose of life is to serve humanity, because without helping each other grow, we cannot reach what we want. One hand cannot clap. We need all of us. We need to work collaboratively and give to others, not only to receive. And that's the virtue of being a human being. As human being, in our heart, we are built to help, and we are built to support, and we are built to give back what we receive. And from an early age, a mother starts by giving to her children, giving them love and caring, and taking care of them until they grow up to be a good human being. And they continue this giving by helping others, by reaching to others. So yes, the purpose of life is to serve humanity. And without having a purpose in our life would be wasted. Thank you, and back to you.
Thank you, Noha. Well spoken. Thank you so much. My next, Savita, will you take or I give it to Jatin?
I will take.
You will take. So, Savita, your topic is the more you know of yourself, the less you need approval of others. The more you know of yourself, the less you need the approval of others. Over to you.
Thank you so much, DT. I'm just saying, knowing yourself and approval from others. Yes, very good thing, I think. So, when a person doesn't know about himself or herself, they don't have that much confidence in anything. For everything, they wait for somebody's approval, that somebody should say, yes, it's okay, or it's not okay. You can do this, you cannot do this. At each step, if you don't know yourself, you are asking or you are expecting from people around you, whether it is at personal level or professional level. But once you know yourself, you know your virtues, you know your behavior, you know that you have the confidence to go ahead in life for anything, then I don't think you require any approval. If you get that wisdom, yes, this path, whatever I am following, is correct. Yes, people need guidance. Taking guidance is not at all any issue. But the wisdom that you need guidance at that particular time and to take guidance and then go ahead in life. So you don't require approval. Asking for approval means you are not confident of whatever you know what you want to do. So I feel if you know yourself, that you know your virtues, then you don't require any approval for anybody. You can just go ahead in life and do whatever you have to do for yourself, for society, for family. Yes, and that knowing comes with life with different experiences of life. Some people get maturities fast, some people get little late. Thank you so much. Back to you, Diti. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Toastmaster Savita. Thank you very much. My next speaker is Jatin.
Yeah, I'm there.
Jatin,
Yeah, I'm there.
Jatin, this is for you. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. You got it? Did you get it?
Can you just repeat it again?
Okay. Okay, great people make you feel great. Great people make you feel great, Jatin.
Yeah, okay. So, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. So, my topic is great people make you feel great, and that's true. That's why they're called great people. So, basically, say Robin Sharma. He's one of the famous author, and I really like him. And he's one of the greatest people I know. And while reading his books, all of his books are motivation and inspiring books. So whenever you read them, sometimes, so say the Greatness Guide. So it's basically one of the best books I have read. And in this Greatness Guide, he tells about himself, and also sometimes he motivates us. So, and then he also says that to have a subconscious mind, that you can do this, you can do this. Then slowly the subconscious mind will tell tell us that we can do this. So say if you want to climb a mountain, so some people they'll say I can't do this, but then the subconscious mind, if somebody wants to climb and they always say in the night that I want to climb this mountain, easily they can climb. But then if they don't even if they don't even do like this, then they can't climb the mountain. So I feel, and now back to the point, the greatness people makes us feel great, and yeah, I totally agree to this point. Um, so the great people tries to motivate us. Then we can also feel great, and also one day or later, we can also be a great people and be in that that mode. So thank you, and over to you.
Thanks, Jatin. You also gave good examples. Very well said. Good. My next speaker is Dinesh Reddy. Dinesh? Dinesh,
Yes,
your
ma'am.
topic is science without humanity is dangerous. Do you agree? Science without humanity is dangerous. Do you agree?
Good evening, everyone. Science without humanity is dangerous. I think I do agree with this fact that humanity is something we all should have, no matter what you know. No matter what or whatever we are in, whatever situation we are in, we all should have the humanity. We should show some respect to the uh, person that you are going to speak, or the person that is already having the trouble, right? And without that humanity or compassion, whatever the technology that is going to build up, or whatever the advance that we move forward in our daily life, it's all of no use at the end, right? We are here to help someone, we are here to help somebody who is having some trouble. We cannot help everyone for sure. At least maybe we can give our hand to the person who is uh, who is someone very below to your level, and you can always help them out and show some humanity to them. And yeah, so all I can say is, for science, humanity um, no use at the end. So yeah, that's it from my side. Over to you, this man.
Thank you, Toastmaster Dinesh. Thank you. My next speaker is Toastmaster Umar Farouk. Toastmaster Umar Farouk.
Yes, I'm here.
A single death is a tragedy. A million deaths is a statistic. Single death is a tragedy. A million's death is a statistic. Your views on that? Why it is so?
Hmm. Actually, that is the fact. Sometimes the quantity can create statistics, because if there's something is one, nobody's okay, it's just a one death, what you have to do. But if there is a huge number of deaths, then say, okay, this is a massacre, this is a holocaust, and this was the biggest disaster, tsunami happened, so many lives were lost. But I always say that life is precious. Even one life is important. Whether you are having thousands of deaths are there, whether you are having one death, each and every person's life is valuable and precious. When you kill a person, you are killing one generation that will stem from that person, because that person will go on to live a life that you have prevented. So when you are talking about statistics, you are talking about numbers, and numbers don't give you emotions. Numbers don't tell you who those people were. Numbers will not tell you what those families have gone through in life. So whether it's a one death, or maybe thousand deaths, or millions deaths, numbers don't express the true reality and true nature of the things that have happened, the horrible things that have happened throughout life. We say science and humanity was the previous question, that science without humanity can exist. Yes, it can exist, but it will lose its moral compass, and you need to have that moral check on science, because if you don't have moral check, you will have nuclear wars, you will have nuclear disasters, you will have so many evil things that can be created and caused. Biological warfare like corona and all these things, who knows, some of those viruses were man-made, and all those things, and causing millions of deaths. So we need to have a moral check, and moral compass is not and never expressed through numbers. Numbers will just say, okay, in this region, this is thing, khalas. So whether it's a one death or the million deaths, each and every person counts and is important. Over to you, David Master.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. I love the way you brought the examples and gave meaning to the statistics. Good one. My next speaker is Sherman. Sherman, belief is the depth of intelligence. You know, belief is, it's up to you to agree or not disagree. Belief is the depth of intelligence, Toastmaster Sherman.
Yes, I agree with Madam, Table Topic Master and fellow Toastmasters. And yes, intelligence is the depth, means actually you have to have intelligence to live. Otherwise, you have to go into the depth, I think. The depth of the depth. You said the depth, no? Depth.
Yeah, yeah. When you simply believe something, it's the depth of the intelligence. You're not using
Correct. You have to go into the depth, detail. Otherwise, you can't find the cause of death also. The person who dies also, we have to goes into detail. Like the post-mortem. And so if you don't go into details, you can't find the cause of things, what has happened, the source things. You have to go into the source and think. You have to correct when the people are doing the mistakes. Also, you have to correct it from the source. Otherwise, you in looking at the surface, you can't see what's happening, what has happened, why it has happened. So goes into details. Like I'm an accountant, an auditor, I have to go into the details and see how it has happened and who has done this. So likewise, we have to have the wisdom also, the intelligence also to see a little bit of intelligence. So intelligence not only for that, intelligence is for the security also. So because of intelligent news, we got it from another country, the recent massacre in the Easter Sunday. Also, we just ignored because of that ignorance, and we had a very big damage, the massacre in the country, and also still we are suffering. Still the set of people are suffering. We have not gone into details. So before you come to a conclusion, you have to see what has happened. Otherwise, if you're looking at the surface, you will take a wrong decision. Over to you, Madam Table Topic Master.
Good. You proved your lawyer's father. Good one. Toastmaster Ajay, are you ready? Ajay ji?
Yes.
Okay. I'll give you in the same line. Doubt everything. Find your own light. Doubt everything and find your own light. Over to you, Ajay. I'm just giving you mind-stirring topics.
Wonderful topics, Jesse, without a doubt. Thank you so much, and a very good evening to all the Global Impromptu friends here. Uh, doubt everything and find your own light. Well, I would partially disagree with this topic. Uh, to doubt something or someone is a perspective. I always believe that perceptions are very, very important. It's more important to understand why that thing happened or why did that thing not happen rather than doubting something or someone. I believe that doubt is basically a kind of somewhat negative emotion, because if you want to learn something in life, if you want to achieve something in life, if you want to understand people around you, the things around you, the one most important virtue you need is trust. If you don't have trust, I don't think you're going to get anything back from anywhere and anything around you. I remember a very old saying, there's a difference between school and life. In school, you're taught a lesson and then you give a test. But in life, you're given a test which teaches you a lesson. That is very crucial when it comes to especially this particular topic, because if you start on the wrong foot by doubting everything around you, forget knowing people, you'll never even find yourself. So there is no way you're going to find or identify yourself, because you basically, whatever you see in people or whatever you look into people is a reflection of yourself. You're looking at people from your perspective. So if you're doubting people, you're doubting yourself indirectly, if I may say so. To basically wrap it up, I would say if you have an element of trust, if you have an element of positivity, if you have an element of something you can achieve from things and people around you, then going forward, when you adapt that in life, I'm sure you will find your own light. Over to you, DTM Bessie. Thank you so much.
So much. You changed everyone's perspective. Very convincing. Very, very convincing. Next speaker is Mariella. Oh, is she there? Mariella, I think she has left. Munish, Toastmaster. Munish
Yes,
ji?
please.
Yes.
Yes, please. Good evening.
Yes. Here, good evening. Here is your topic. Work without love is slavery. Mother Teresa is saying, not me. Work without love is slavery. Over to you. It's Mother Teresa's quote.
Good evening, everybody. Work without love is like a slavery. When we do any work, if we do not have any interest in that work, so this means we are forced to do that work. That's like a slavery. When I do exercise, when I do on a treadmill, if the TV is not on, I'm not involved in something. So sometimes I think, am I working like a supporter? That I don't enjoy. I'm engrossed in the TV and I do treadmill. Like in business, the business where I have interest, I'll work day and night. I'll not bother. Time is 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, any time of the day. Because I have interest in that work. Today I met a small guy father. I asked his father, I see your son every time playing cricket and I like it. He told me about his son that he loves to play cricket. His age is 15 and he's not studying. He is in Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy where he only plays cricket. Only at the time exam, he comes to town and he prepare for exam. That's just a formality to clear the exam. So he has a love with that game. He said while sleeping also, he does like that, that he's playing that game cricket. So that's the interest the person has. If a person has interest in anything in his life, so he will work very hard. If a person doesn't have interest, so it's just a formality. He will work because he is forced to do it to make money to feed his family. Otherwise, he will love enjoying it. Over to the Toastmaster, please.
Thank you, Toastmaster Munish. Well said, well spoken. Very well said. My next speaker is Vanshita. Vanshita, can I see you, Vanshita?
Hi, Jessica.
Can I see you? Because I am not, I don't know whether you are an adult Toastmaster or a Gavalier.
Hi, Jesse. Actually, Vanchita is my daughter's name. I am Sarika. I am from Hyderabad, and I just joined to listen to everyone.
Good. Okay. Okay. Your topic is a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. A bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Vanshita.
Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, friends across borders. My husband is a full-time stock investor. In the morning, he wakes up and suddenly searches for his phone and logs into money control. I do not understand a bit about stock markets and investments. I am from the arts background and I would like to live my life carefree. Every morning when he invests, he tries and tells me, oh my God, this is the loss I have and this is the profit I have. During the pandemic, fortunately, unfortunately, the pharma industry shares went up. When that happened, my husband invested in a few pharma industry shares. One fine day, when we were having a chat, he told me that he sold a few shares from that pharma industry, having a profit of 10,000 rupees. I told him, aren't you an idiot? Because the vaccines are still not out yet. Why should you basically sell and just have a profit of meager 10,000 rupees? He laughed at my insanity and said that 10,000 rupees, physical 10,000 rupees, is much better than an imaginary 50,000 rupees. Of course, I do not understand any of these things because the only thing I understand about money is to have my salary in hand and to spend it. But now when Jesse asked me the question, I realized maybe that 10,000 birds in hand is worth than 50,000 birds on trees. Over to Jesse.
Good one, Vanshita. Good example. And stock market is the real correct answer for that. Next, Toastmaster Babu. Toastmaster Babu.
Yes, Toastmaster
To everything you gain, you lose something. To everything that you gain, you lose something, Toastmaster Babu.
Yes, of course. For gaining anything, you will have to lose something. For example, if you want to buy anything, you will have to pay the money for it. You have earned it working hard, and you will have to lose it if you want to buy something which is attractive to you or fashionable to you. Now, coming to the broader sense or getting deep inside the topic, sometimes we have found that for getting something which is a part of our life, for example, for getting a family, sometimes it is found that we have to just leave the family that we used to had once. Like for when you become a family man, sometimes your friends, you have to leave them, and gradually the friendship also goes feeble in that manner. For becoming a good businessman in a competitive market, sometimes you have to do competition at such a level that you hurt someone, even you hurt your employees. For example, once I said to my employees and my laborers that no, this year I won't be able to raise your salary because the market is competitive, and if you think that you can get a better salary from that, from me, then you can leave my organization. Yes, I said it hard and on their face because I wanted to gain the market. I wanted to survive in that competitive market. I could see the sadness on their faces and the trust they had in me. But I did it because it was very necessary. In the longer run, it was beneficial, and they understand it later that why I did it, because I had no other options. But at that point, for gaining something, I had to lose something temporarily. So I agree with the statement that for gaining anything, small or big, you will have to lose something small or big. Back to you, distinguished Toastmaster Jess.
Thank you, Toastmaster Baba Gupta. Nice hearing, a good one. Next speaker is Sakshi. I need to see Sakshi. Where are you? Is she there? Abhijit, will you
I'm
switch
there.
on video?
Just give me 1 second, please.
Ajay Kale, Kale.
Yeah, good evening. I'm.
Wait. I just want to see before I give you the topic.
Abhijit is there also. Abhijit is there first.
Okay, Abhijit. Oh, Abhijit, yes. Abhijit, your topic is culture does not make people. People make culture. Culture does not make people. People make culture. Abhijit Roy.
What a connectable topic, Toastmaster Jessica, that you've given me. Now, giving an example of culture doesn't make people, but people making culture is a right example where we 15 of us are sitting, attending a table topic segment. Who we are is a true identification of our own selves. Somebody is from South India. Somebody is from the North. Somebody is from the East. Similarly, somebody is from the West. Are we really sitting in the same place as we all belong from? Not really. Somebody is staying in Dubai. Somebody is in Saudi. And somebody is in India. Somebody even in Pakistan and Sri Lanka. All we understand by this is we have different cultures. The culture that we all get adapted to over a period of time. The culture that we tend to go and mix up, and real essence of this culture is what we have all human beings built today in this scenario. We understand the true essence, whether culture makes people or people making the culture, the true identification of oneself, the true value that we humans bring onto the society is nothing but the acceptance of the other person's values. The right example that I would give is when I spent my time some couple of years back in Al Khobar in Saudi Arabia. Yes, indeed, I did not meet with my very own, very good friend, Toastmaster Omar Farooq, that point of time. But today, I feel proud to have a great friend like Umar. What is exactly that? That is a true definition of the culture that we all come from. It's the heart that has attached us together. The mind that has made us sure that we have to be friends in a common platform, Toastmasters, and go beyond. And that is what is meant by true culture, true adaptability. Over to you, Jessica.
So profound, very true, very true. It's the people get together and make a culture. Next is Sakshi. Are you there, Sakshi? Will you switch on your video? Ajay? Ajay?
Yes, I'm there. Jessica.
I want to see you. Ajay, I don't know. It's a strong topic, not meant for anybody. Sometimes mortals can be more horrible than monsters. sometimes mortals can be more horrible than monsters. We see around sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you okay with that? Or you want another topic?
Yeah, please, I want to switch to another topic.
Okay. Another topic is soft skills. Soft skills are hard skills.
Yeah.
You know, soft skills are hard skills.
Yes, thank you, Jessica, for giving this topic and giving me opportunity to switch over to the another topic, which is one of the soft skills topic, actually speaking. So, what are the soft skills, and which are those belongs to whether those soft skills can be adapted to anybody? Yes, I believe that soft skills are a way of communication skill, way of speaking skill, and way of putting your thoughts in a well-humored manner and well-cultured manner. So everybody is not having that soft skill. People may get angry at certain point of time, and even though without any reason, people get shouted or maybe get short tempered. But having said that, whenever you are working in a corporate world, you should adapt to those skills. Those are soft skills like artificial intelligence. Another skill is speaking ability, communication skill, then presentation skills, and team building, and all those skills comes under the soft skill. And everybody must understand the importance of the soft skill. Whenever, for let us take an example, when there is an appraisal meeting, so, and you have to give the feedback to your employee or your subordinate that where the things go wrong, where the things went wrong, and what are the areas of the improvement. But having said that, you have to start with some positive things which that employee has done over a period of time. So you have to start the communication that he should feel positive and he should feel assertive about you, and then later slowly you have to move that where the things went wrong in last couple of year or in that particular financial year, and then what are the areas of improvement. If you tell in a polite way and in a very professional way, then he will realize that these are the important things. But when you start immediately that these are the area of improvement, so you have these these things you have not done good, these things you have done very bad way, then he will be against you. So he will not listen to you in whatever you are saying and whatever you are convincing. So the communication goes in wrong direction, rather than I would say that it goes in the fighting mode. But if you have that skill, soft skill, and way of communication, that whatever you are saying to him is 100% true, so then he will understand the importance of those aspects. So these skills everybody must understand and must adopt to survival of the fittest in their own organization. But having said that, is it these skills are very hard to adapt it? Yes, I say it is hard to adapt it. But if you make a conscious effort, then I think it is not impossible. Even though it is hard, but it's not impossible. Over to you, Jessica. Thank
Thank you,
you.
Master Ajay. Thank you, Ajay. Next speaker is Pragya. Are you there? Are you there to take the topic? Okay.
Hi, yes, I'm there.
Will you switch on the video, or I want to see because I don't know.
She is not a Gravelier, I think. I'm sure.
Okay. Pragya, your topic is a goal should scare you little and excite you a lot more. A goal.
Toastmaster Jessica, if you don't mind, can I take the previous topic which you gave and you changed?
Okay, good. the mortals becoming. Sometimes mortals can be more horrible than monsters. Thank you. Sometimes mortals can be more horrible than monsters. Toastmaster Pragya.
Monster, the one of the most dangerous things that we all have designed, I would say, because we have given them flesh and blood and an identity. We don't even know whether they exist or not. A very good evening to fellow Toastmasters and my dear friends.
Good evening.
I totally agree that mortals are not sometimes, but most of the times, most dangerous, most horrible than any monster would have ever existed. And the core reason I believe it so deeply is because we have always attached an identity and an expectation to a monster. And we know that they fulfill it. They will be dangerous, they will scare us, or they will create issues for us. But when it comes to mortals, the number of faces that we wear, the number of identities that we carry, the number of behaviors that we have are all unpredictable. At times, the people whom we trust the most, deepest, and with the whole of our heart are the ones who create disasters in our life. They are the ones who let us believe that they are always doing good for us. But on the back end, they create graves for us, which we really can't even guess. For me, it has been the case most of the times that the people I have trusted deeply, the mortals who have made, whom I have believed to make my life beautiful, have been the gravest ones and have made me understand that you can trust a monster because they will behave the way they are supposed to behave, but never trust mortals blind eyed, because you never know when they will change their faces and they will get worse than what monsters will be. Next time, when you see a monster, say a hello. When you see a mortal, say beware. Thank you. Over to you.
Wow, wow, you brought out all your emotions out. Thank you so much. Yes, mortals are unpredictable. Monsters can be predictable. Very. Next is Jaya. Jaya.
Yeah, very good evening.
Good evening. Jaya, your topic is the feeling of wealth produces wealth. The feeling of wealth produces wealth. Do you agree?
Well, it depends on how you think and how you take it. So, if you think yourself wealthy, then I don't think you will want other kind of wealth. You know, you yourself are wealth. For example, um, knowledge. Knowledge can be your wealth. Your talent can be wealth. It depends how you take it.
It's over. Thank you. Thank you. Next is anyone left? Naveed. Naveed, your topic is okay. This is about the word of the day. Speak to his heart, and the man becomes virtuous. Speak to one's heart, and the person becomes virtuous. Toastmaster Naveed.
A very good evening to all of you. Thank you very much, TMJC, for giving me such a nice topic. Speak to our heart, and man becomes virtuous. Very true. It's true statement that you are speaking with someone. Speak from your heart. What I understood from the topic. Uh, I once heard one statement from Nelson Mandela. He said that if you are speaking in the language the person understand, you are actually connecting with the hearts. It's very true that there is two meanings of communicating with people. One is sympathy and one is having empathy. In empathetic, when you are talking with people in empathetic way, it means that you are going understanding their uh, means getting a meaning from their life. But when you are sympathetic, it means you are putting your shoes into their shoes. You are putting your feet into their shoes and understanding what the pain they are going through and how they are living in their lives. It's good that whenever you talk with people, talk with smile. And even in with their strangers, when you smile to someone, they smile back to you. And because not bad things are contagious, good things are also contagious. Your mood is positive, people become positive. So speak with your heart, and definitely it give you good returns. Thank you very much, DMJC.
Thank you, Toastmaster Navid. Well said. My next is Vlad Teodorosco. Am I pronouncing your name correctly? He's gone.
Yes, no, I'm here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Vlad, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Vlad, your topic is books are the carriers of civilization and humanity and in print. Books are carriers of civilization. That's much is enough. Your thought.
Ladies and gentlemen, ever since humans started to walk on this earth, we differentiated ourselves from other creatures by our ability to learn from other people's experiences. Now, if we look around and we see a dog or a cat or some other animal, it learns just by doing. That's why small animals, they play when they are young to learn. But we humans have this amazing capacity of learning from other people. Although I know teenagers don't usually like to listen to their parents, but in general, others are telling us what's good for us. And at first, we learn in our family. Then we learn in our community. And then we start learning from the people we don't know. And how do we learn from people we don't know? Well, by reading books, by watching movies, by listening to stories. In fact, storytelling is something that we enjoy so much because it allows us to gain knowledge, valuable knowledge. How did stories appear? Someone said, you know what, you see that valley over there? I went there and this morning, and you know what I found? A lion. And how did I escape the lion? And so on and so forth. So this is why stories are so important. And in order for us humans to become more and more powerful, we need to learn from more and more people. And for this, we need books. We need written words. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Vlad. Very well said. I think I finished. Next is Toastmaster Amjad.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Amjad, your topic is okay. The darkest hour of the night comes before the dawn. Of the darkest hour comes before the dawn. Toastmaster Amjad. The darkest hour comes before the dawn. Toastmaster Amjad.
Thank you so much, Madam Toastmaster. The darkest hour comes after the dawn. I think every single day when sun rises and sun sets, it gives us the complete explanation of life. Things come, things go. Problems come, problems go. Light comes, darkness comes, but they go. But what do we do in between that time? That actually matters. There are people who are living on this planet who stay in the dark night. That's not the darkest one, but it is night for 6 months. And there are people who are staying without darkness. For 6 months, there is sunrise. Life continues. This is what defines us as a human being. We do not move away just because of a small situation. We tend to strive, thrive, and continue living. And we find our own ways and adjust our body to live and give an example to the people who think it's not possible. Let me give you an example of, I don't remember his name. His name is Muhammad Ali Satpara something. The guy from Pakistan recently, he went up onto K2 and he made a record. The entire nation was so proud of him. That was something, an example which will be written in books. The guy is somewhere around 50 plus, if I'm not mistaken. These are the examples because, and he was misplaced for about 6 7 days. People are worried, media was worried. But after that, when he came out, and that was the glory, everyone was interviewing that person. So actually, I agree with the statement, the darkest time or hour or day comes after the dawn. So this is a circle of life, ladies and gentlemen. Things happen. We sometimes get sick. Sometimes we don't feel good. Sometimes we lose our job. Sometimes we lose our relationships. Sometimes we lose our friends, hopes, jobs, salaries. But is that the reason to discontinue the life? No, not at all. We are human beings. I have mentioned many a times, we are greatest of the creatures. So we cannot give up. We have a special purpose just because of one special thing, the brain, the consciousness, and the character, which is not carried by any animal, any other creature on this planet. So let's continue with darkness as well as the lightest moments, lightest or brightest moments of our lives. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Master Amjad. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Amjad. I think I've finished and I
Thank you so
stand
much,
for the
DTM
topic now.
Jesse. No, your topic will be flying all the way from
Ajay,
Saudi Arabia, which will be given by Toastmaster Umar.
Ajay
Toastmaster
put his
Umar.
hand up.
Oh, sorry.
Umarji, I'm going to give the topic.
All right. Sorry, I didn't see you, sir. And actually, Umar has asked me in the chat.
No
You
issues, no
decide.
issues.
You fight and decide.
Two monsters are waiting.
Yeah, we could do two. We could go with two topics. What is the problem? Okay. Jesse, the topic for you, very simple. A happy soul is the best shield for a cruel world. A happy soul is the best shield for a cruel world. Over to you with your views.
Fellow Toastmasters and dear guest, a happy soul is the best shield for a cruel soul.
Cruel world.
Cruel world. I would agree to a certain extent, but that happy soul can transform the cruel world into a good person. Mahatma Gandhi was a happy soul, and the entire world was against him. And he changed the entire nation. Nelson Mandela was a happy soul, I remember these prison people were urinating in his plate, it seems. And the same people he embraced and he changed the world. But as a human being, these happy souls are not many. And probably I may not be the one of those, maybe. You know what? I am very stubborn. I want to give tit for tat, at least for something. And I have done it many times, even in the office. Uh, I don't know. Maybe I'm a different person. Sometimes you need to give the medicine of the same medicine that they give to make them understand is my philosophy. But I do understand, by being soft, by being good, you can change the other person's characters, or the entire situation can be changed. But at the same time, can you not teach them in the same way they taught you? Maybe we can try sometimes that way also. You can still be a happy soul, but you want to give him the taste of his own medicine. Why not? So I say that you have options to choose. Try all the options that you have. This is my take, Toastmaster Achay.
Thank you so much, DTM Jesse, Toastmaster Ajay sir. And let's go to our special person, Toastmaster Savita ma'am.
Amjad, just one thing. Has Toastmaster Naveed spoken?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, spoken. Okay. I missed the. Fair enough. Thank you. Over to you, sir.
Let's hear from our Toastmaster Savita, the timing report, please. Over to Toastmaster Savita ma'am.
Yeah. I'll read out the timings for everyone. Toastmaster Nuha took 1 minute 20 seconds. Myself 2 minutes 11 seconds. Cavalier Jatin 1 minute. Toastmaster Dinesh 1 minute 29 seconds. Toastmaster Umar 2 minutes 25 seconds. Toastmaster Sharman 2 minutes 20 seconds. Toastmaster 2 minutes 18 seconds. Toastmaster Munish 1 minute 56 seconds. Sarika, I don't know whether she's Toastmaster or not, minutes 42 seconds. Toastmaster Bob 2 minutes 15 seconds. Toastmaster Abhijit 2 minutes 24 seconds. Second Ajay K 3 minutes 20. Can you hear me? I'm out, yeah. Pragya 2 minutes 15 seconds. Jaya 45 seconds. Naveed 2 minutes 10 seconds. Vlad 1 minute 50 seconds. DTM Amjad 3 minutes. DTM Jesse 2 minutes 12 seconds. That's my report, and back to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much, Vedam. I really appreciate for your diligent timing reports. Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together to thank two special ladies and one special lady, which is our gentleman, our head of the house, Toastmaster Ajay sir, for giving topic to DTM Jesse. These two beautiful ladies are DTM Jesse as a topics master and DTM Toastmaster Savita as the timer. Please put your hands together to appreciate her. Thank you so much. With that power vested in me as a host of this very meeting, I adjourn the meeting now over to each one of you to have fun for some time. Stay blessed.